What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone for a transfer extra, second one in a row almost, because it's almost the end of the transfer window. It's the start of the season almost as well, and things need to happen extremely quickly as we're speaking, and things are trying or like things are potentially moving, not certain, like they could be moving, they could not be moving, but there are more and more consistent rumors now that we need to discuss, and there are some updates, weird updates, but it is what it is. We need to discuss that as we always do. Before I do that, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so the first big update, obviously, as you can see on the thumbnail, is Thomas Partey. I will read out the news first and I will paint a picture, basically. It's from Di Marzio saying, as Kessie's move to the Saudi Arabia seems imminent, the name of Thomas Partey is gaining momentum for Juve's midfield. There have been new contacts, but the deal would only materialize if there's another departure in the midfield department, basically. Now, I'm not going to discuss on the streams Thomas Partey's off the field issue because, like, I don't even know where to start. Like that's as simple as that. So I don't want Thomas Partey. I don't even want him as a footballer. Like I don't think he's not a terrible footballer, but that's not the players we should be in. Like that's as simple as that. We should not be in for those type of players. Like we shouldn't be in for these players. Like that's one. That's absolutely one. I don't get why we are looking for midfielders when we have, like, when the squad is built as it's built now. We have too many players. According to the same Di Marzio, McKennie is going to stay most likely. I don't see the point in signing another midfielder unless, like I've said so many times, somebody's leaving and we don't know who it is. Could be Locatelli, could be Rovella, could be Pogba. I don't know who is leaving, because if you're chasing a defender, somebody else needs to leave, and it's not just Miretti on loan, because I'm not even including Miretti in that list. Somebody else needs to leave, and I don't get it. Like we should have a bigger need of potentially a right winger, whatever, wing back, and a center back or a left back, whatever, than another midfielder. That's just my opinion. That's what the priority should be at this moment in time. So I don't get the links. Kessie is gone, and I don't hate Kessie personally, like the way he is as a player. I think he's a good player, but it will be a deal that made no sense. His wages, everything, it makes no sense being linked with these type of players. That's not what we should be doing at all at this club. And I get the money is slim, low. There's no money. Then don't waste it when potentially in 2-3 years time you're like, man, we need to get rid of Cassania or Kessie or whatever, name it. That's something you need to avoid. We need to think long term here, because the short term issue has been too much. It's been too much. So let me see. So I don't get the rumors. I don't want Thomas Partey. Again, off the field, on the field, no age, weight, whatever. It's a terrible deal to do. Like, it makes no sense. When you're thinking long term, when you're thinking rebuild, whatever you want to call it, it makes no sense. So please do not do these type of deals. That's all I'm saying. Don't waste a single penny on these type of players. But Kessie is gone. We've talked about Kessie so many times on this channel. It seemed, like I said, and every day there was an update. I'm like, the player doesn't want to come. So it stops there. Like, if the player doesn't want to come, everything stops there. And he doesn't want to join. So that deal is gone. He's going to the Saudi League, so that's something less we should be talking about. What I will mention is also from Di Marzio. Again, McKennie saying Cambiaso. According to Di Marzio, he's definitely saying, unless some crazy offer potentially comes in, but that's not coming. So we can assume that Cambiaso is going to stay. Not sure where he's going to play. He played him on the left in preseason, but Kostic is there. Ealing Jr. is there. I'm like I'm praying Ealing Junior that doesn't leave. Like that would be such a mistake. I like Junior. He's very good in possession, in my opinion. On the wing, he can do damage. He played in midfield in preseason, and he did yesterday against Real Madrid. He did excellent in midfield. He was good, and it's not his position, because he can play. Like he's good. He can do damage. So I don't want to lose Ealing Junior. So I'm not sure where Cambiaso is going to fit in. Is he going to be pushed to the right hand side, or is Junior leaving and he's going to play on the left? Now, my opinion on Cambiaso is not going to change. I will keep him because there's no better option. It's better than what we have. But from what I've seen from him, Bologna, and even preseason, I see people talking, "Oh, what a fantastic thing to have him in the squad," and I'm like, it's okay. Like it's not wow. It's not anything spectacular. I'm not saying it needs to be spectacular, but it's also not the way people make it out to be. Wow, insane. I remember the Pellegrini thing with Alexander, and I was like, yeah, play him because Alexander's terrible. But Pellegrini is also now good. It was just play something, do something new because this is not working. And I don't have that as much with Cambiaso. I'm not saying just play him because it's refreshing, but he's a terrible player. I think he's just an okay, good standard player, but I don't see him being the long-term solution as of now, unless he somehow explodes and proves me wrong, which I hope he does, because then that will be an issue less for the future. So he's gonna say, let's see how he will be used most likely. I think that's the main thing, not how to perform. Is he actually going to be playing? That's the main question. And then the main topic, obviously, or like the big topic, is Vlahovic. According to Di Marzio, he said, following the slow and steady approach between Juve and Chelsea, significant developments are expected in the upcoming week that could be crucial in bringing the clubs closer to reaching an agreement on the financial package. I still believe it's going to happen. That's like I think it's gonna happen. 100% sure. That's just my opinion, my feeling. I've said everything on this deal. I'm not gonna speak on Lukaku. I think I'm gonna be so repetitive. I'm gonna more talk about now the type of deal we're doing. We started off by 50 million, asking for 50. It dropped to 40. My fear is that we're gonna get 32 plus maybe a few bonuses and Lukaku, and we lose a 24-year-old we paid a lot of money for to get a 30-year-old who doesn't even want to be at any club. He's just like a journeyman, and we're giving away a player who actually wants to be at the club. Long term, I don't get it. Like 3 years, that money is gone. It's I don't know, man. Like it's not news you want to hear. And yes, it will make the financial situation of the club look better for this financial year. But on the long run, you also need to look at the pitch. And do you want Lukaku long term at the club? Like, do you actually believe he's that guy? I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. As of now, nobody can explain to me that the club actually is convinced that he can be the long term solution, because that's what you're kind of doing here as well. Like, yes, financial year 2023 and 24 looks better, but what about that following seasons on the pitch as well? Is that what you want? Is that the message you want to send to the world and younger players, that this is what we do? The league, like it's not just Vlahovic here the issue. So it is what it is. Romeo Greci said, "Get the popcorn out," because these things could start heating up, and I think he was hinting towards Vlahovic's camp leaking stuff and whatever, that type of thing. But next week, could be big on this news. Is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? People believe he's gonna hold up the deal. I believe he's just, it's just gonna happen. That's just my opinion. But let's see how it goes. Obviously, let's see. Let me know in the comments what you think is gonna happen. Not do you think this is a good deal or not? I asked that question so many times. Let me know if you believe this deal is gonna happen 100% sure, or do you think Vlahovic is gonna blow everything up, or Chelsea is gonna be like, no, we actually don't need Vlahovic at all, because that's kind of what they're thinking now. So do that, and on your way out, like the video. Please like the video. It helps us out big time. The likes are getting up, so thanks everybody who's actually listening and liking these videos. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, because season is almost about to kick off, and we have some new content, more fun content coming your way. So yeah, but as of now, man, it's tough. Like it's tough to be so positive or optimistic when these things are going around. But we will try. We will try. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys live tonight. Ciao.